Hey everybody. So we're watching Wish. I just started it. It's on Disney Plus, so feel free to check it out. Also, my green screen is gonna pop up during this. I apologize. Um, but yeah, let's just have fun and enjoy the movie. Hey Jeanette, welcome in. So obviously, I can't like stream the movie. Also, I'm gonna do like some crazy things with my hat tonight, so you guys can see me. Um, but uh, but I figure I can watch the movie, and you guys can watch the movie, and we can watch it together. It'll be fun. What's going on, Miss Garcia? Thanks so much for joining. Okay, can I just say first thing? Um, that's that's the Snow White house on steroids. This movie is loaded with Easter eggs, by the way. I've watched it once already, and if anyone can tell me where you've seen the goat before, let me know, because I know where I've seen the goat before, but I'm curious where you've seen the goat before. Also, I am going to do this. I apologize. I'm about to get right up personal with you guys. There. Oh, there I am. Not as bad. So I'll be honest, in the main character's garb, as well as the dynamic of both Grandpa and Mom, I'm definitely seeing other Disney movies already. But this is at least like old school princess animation, which I absolutely love. I'm here. I'm here. Also, it's hilarious to me. Her whole job to begin with is, I lead tours. I'm a tour guide. That's awesome. Jeanette, I'm not sure what that means. Hey, Wendy girl, welcome in. So again, I've got the volume turned way down because this is if it gets picked up, especially because of the type of mic or lack of mic that I'm using, I'll get copyrighted before we even end. So I've got it turned way down, but I've seen it before. Turn the volume up on your end and enjoy the movie. She just started the tour of the castle, and again, we're watching Wish on Disney Plus. Hey Nancy, good to see you. Also, salute, guys. I mean, it's Saturday night. I don't need a red cup. It's my house, my rules. I'm also not crazy. Got popcorn. Also, can I just say, best popcorn salt in the world. Like, this is the actual stuff that you can't barely get anymore at movie theaters. I actually know where to get it, and I buy the thing by the case. Because I love every other popcorn salt is inferior, in my opinion. There is one true popcorn salt. If it don't look like that, it ain't popcorn salt. Windy girl, let me know if they do anything crazy, because I definitely did get Peacock just to check out that last fight with The Rock, because I wasn't gonna miss that. Oh no, it doesn't hurt. You won't miss it. Foreshadowing? Also, I love how we've basically used. You've got tangled hairstyles mixed with costumes from everything from Cinderella to Robin Hood. You got some Sleeping Beauty costumes in here, I feel like. good music though. I do enjoy the soundtrack. Jeanette, I think we were all watching WrestleMania with Living Dead fam. By the way, that was awesome. And yeah, I went on Peacock. I actually got Peacock again for the first time in a while. Also, let me know if you guys are watching the movie with me, because that's a lot of fun. We just got to when we're meeting the best friend for the first time who makes the cookies. Also, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet, and you're just joining, go back and watch, or whatever you want to do. I like Peacock too, Wendy Girl. My wife got rid of it because the kiddo started watching more stuff on, like, Paw Patrol and stuff like that, which is more on other things, whereas Peacock has, like, everything Star Trek, and I very much love Star Trek. Okay, so, as you're watching, there is one friend that straight up is a non... So you have the Seven Dwarves. It's one of the Seven Dwarves, like the same costume, same colors. They even do a little thing. And it's like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. So let me know if you know who I'm talking about, or at least describe who it is. I also see a Bruno lookalike. I see like Elsa and Anna type animation as far as facial structure. And of course, you got him. There's always that one friend. Always that one friend that's like, but I'm gonna pop your bubble. That's what's happening right now. Miss Garcia said, I'm washing dishes. I probably should be, but I'm doing this instead. Don't end up like Simon, not Simon. Ooh, you made Mom some shrimp, Miss Garcia? What kind of shrimp? Like al ajillo, or like scampi, or like, what are we talking? Cocktail? Like, what are we talking? I love shrimp. I love seafood. Send it to me. I'll send you my address. Now, am I late? No, you're fine. The last interview just, well, ended early. Has anybody figured out where we've seen that goat animation before? Because I will tell you right now, Disney has always been notorious in princess or older films as far as animation for reusing animation. You know, you have Baloo from Jungle Book and Little John that they literally used frame for frame. And there's a whole bunch of to that going on in Wish. Ooh. Sauteed onions, tomato sauce, and cilantro? That sounds really good. I normally do mine in like a white wine butter sauce, like kind of al ajillo scampi mix, I guess. The wife doesn't like onions, so that kind of ruins it for me sometimes. I made beef and onion soup for dinner. It was good. Hey, behave. Thank you. You're a good boy. There's a magic book no one's supposed to touch. Let's touch it. Well, hey there, Captain Kirk. How you doing? I'm assuming they're supposed to be like wasp hornet type things. Also, the sight gag there of she points at the king is like, oh, sorry. That's funny. So if he's this powerful, why does he need to move his fingers while he's writing? Can't he just do it with his mind, like when he's controlling the quill? I like that. I'm malleable, but I'm not too malleable. But yeah, Miss Garcia, that sounds amazing. Also, guys, if you are just tuning in, we're watching Wish on Disney Plus. I can't show it, obviously, but I'm watching it. So, I feel like there's a little bit of almost like Japanese influence as far as some of the, like, for instance, he shows a picture and it looks like they're sitting at a bonsai tree, in my opinion. And then, of course, you have Star later on, which seems very, I don't know, kind of in that vein as far as some of the toys that I've seen. I can't remember what they're called, but they've got the big heads and I can't remember what they're called, but they sell them like everywhere. I don't know, this movie is such a mashup of so many things. It's actually really cool. And I believe it's Ariana DeBois that plays the lead, who's actually from my area. Kills this role, by the way. Absolutely kills it in a really, really good way. Like, vocally on point. You're very welcome, Miss Garcia. I apologize, my timer thing didn't work. It was supposed to. Ah, well. Ah! Don't listen. There we go. You just started the Wish movie? Awesome. Have you seen it before, Wendy Girl? Geez, someone hoarding magic. This couldn't be a not good thing at all. No, you haven't? Okay, I'll do my best not to spoil it, but at the same time, I am going to be talking about it, so. You're probably about 10-ish minutes behind me. Because, like, right now, we just got to the, like, where we meet the king for the first time. That's the problem with the watch parties, is the lag thing. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but at the same time, like, that's kind of what I want to do, is watch it and talk about it. PJ! Hey, no spoilers, PJ. We haven't gotten there yet. We're not even close to that yet. By the way, PJ's Ponderosa, I'm sure all of you know that are watching, but if you don't know, they're going live from Walt Disney World in about 20 minutes or so to do some Star Wars stuff. I have an idea of what they might be doing, but you definitely want to tune in for some of that. So I have no problem with you guys hopping back and forth, but put Wish on in the background so we can all kind of talk. Yes, I'm very aware you love this movie, PJ. I'll be honest, I was very much like, to begin with, and I was like, I really like this. I look over at the wife, she's like, I'm bored. And then, like, I think she went to bed, and I finished it. And when I got done, I went and woke her up, was like, the ending, though, now it all makes sense. Because I was like, they're reusing a lot of Disney animation in this, like a lot. And then it all made sense at the end. I was like, okay, you did that on purpose. Now I'm okay with it. Enjoy the movie, Wendy Girl. Enjoy the movie. I'll try not to spoil too much. There'll be a couple of times where I'm like, oh, and like mention something, but I'll try to be conscious that a lot of you are starting it later. I would be able to kind of sync it a little bit better, but I also control the TV from my one phone. So I know I control everything from my one phone except my dog, cats, and child. So, and wife, of course, and work and life. But everything tech-wise is all from my phone. The child hid the remote control probably a year ago. I also like the use, especially in this first song with the king, where they're singing the same lyrics, the main character and the king, but two completely different meanings. It's very fun. Very, very fun how they do that. East, what's going on? Welcome in, my guy. Thank you, Miss Garcia. Yes, definitely go check them out. They're about, according to the timer, 17 minutes and 18 seconds. But if you go by my timer, apparently it never does anything after it expires. You have to go to a different link, and I'm always late. Hopefully, I'll be late to my own funeral one day. That's all I can hope, because I'm late to everything else. Shh! I'm watching a movie. It's too dangerous. Too dangerous? What do you mean too dangerous? Also, PJ, that very first scene where she's tour guiding, that's so funny to me. She's like, "Hola, shalom, hello." that's that's actually really cool. I wish they did more of that and things like that, and didn't have, like, I feel like they always put it as like, you're a tour guide. I mean, people can be bilingual. It's a thing. You don't have to. Anyway, I digress. Trying not to pull out my soapbox. We're watching Wish on Disney Plus, Ace. No, we're not getting spicy. We're not getting spicy. Unless we're talking about cooking. There's a reason I didn't label this Streamers After Parks or the Ghost Chat. Also, really interesting to me, okay, we're using all the stereotypical, like, colors, you know, as far as the stuff for potions. And then what comes out of it are little crystals that look very similar to Frozen 2's crystals. Just saying. Throwing that out there. Ooh. Well, that went south quick. I think Mia, the main character, had the same response there. The wife, sorry, am I interrupting? You guys good? Oh, we're fine. Yeah, sure. Also, why does he have to have a pointed beard? Nobody has that chiseled of a chin. And if they do, they don't put a pointed beard on it. And now I just feel like you're channeling Elsa. I'm in no way insulting the movie. This is just how, like, I'm literally telling you the same things I thought when I was watching it the first time. And I actually like this movie. Can I just say I feel like it's always going to be a red flag when someone has to give a part of their heart to someone else and then they just keep it? Like, but they keep a bunch of people's. Like, I get it, like, between two people as far as relationships or whatever, but, oh, I'm the king, and as to be one of my subjects, you have to give me part of your heart, and I'm going to keep it for safekeeping. Also, I have this oceanfront property out here in Oklahoma. Has anyone figured out where we've seen the goat before? Because I figured it out immediately watching this movie. That goat animation, it's a younger version, but it is straight up the same animation. All of it. And I feel like that's part of the fun of this movie is the animation Easter eggs. Give me one second. What's going on, Brian? Welcome back. Oh, when I lean out of the frame, it kills my green screen. Well, there's a big green screen, big green sheet behind me, so we will upgrade at some point. Ain't gonna be tonight. So I'll give you guys a hint if you haven't figured it out yet. The goat relationship with the main character and the way she's dressed and just a lot of that. Even the mom. The mom's probably the most blatant to me as far as the costuming. It's given me hardcore Hunchback of Notre Dame vibes. Esmeralda. Yes, PJ, yes to all of that. PJ said, I don't want to give away anything, but I live for the soundtrack and the foreshadowing of the storyline and all the Easter eggs they have with characters. The Easter eggs are why I love this movie. Because to be honest, when I first watched it, I was like, story's not bad, but it's not the greatest thing they've ever come up with. But at the same time, why am I seeing, like, Snow White house, goat from, like young version of goat from Hunchback already? You have, when you're looking at the city, you already have seen hints at Poseidon's palace and Ariel. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. And as far as like the way people are dressed in their outfits, they knew what they were doing. I wish they publicized or like advertised this movie a lot more. Because to be honest, I saw more stuff about it at Disney than anywhere else, which is kind of normal, but at the same time, like, oh, now we have the classic, I have to run away to deal with my feelings. And it goes to song. Oh, The Friends? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, The Friends straight up is like, oh, you're a movie, and you're a movie, and you're a movie, and you're in a movie, and you're... There's a lot of that. So still waiting. Somebody tell me in The Friends there's a character from well, at least an homage to a character from the Seven Dwarves. It is one of the Seven Dwarves. Can you tell me who? Because I saw it immediately. It was like, they didn't even change the colors of the outfit. Like, it's same hat, same shirt. Even the features are the same. Bluebirds everywhere. Shocker. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. PJ does exactly what I'm talking about. That was so blatant to me. I was like, really? Are we being that lazy? And then I was like, oh, there's a reason for it, like at the end. Just like the goat. The goat was probably the first thing I saw because you see the sidekick before you ever see the friends. And I was like, that's the goat from Hunchback. Why are we reusing like straight up same animation? Because seriously, go look. The goat that Esmeralda has, that's her sidekick, it's the same goat. It's just older. But mannerism, facial expressions, the only thing they did was give... Well, I'm not going to ruin that quite yet because we're not there yet. And the... PJ, I thought we weren't going to spoil it yet. Okay, we haven't gotten there. The Pinocchio wishing star just pops up when the couple's sitting in the tree. Like, same animation. I think you might see that in Cinderella as well. Okay, she breaks through the hanging branches and does the whole Pocahontas slash Ariel thing. I mean, seriously, there are so many... No, please don't hush up. You're good, PJ. I'm just saying, like, the amount of... When I was watching this the first time, I literally went, Disney could not have been this lazy. Really? Really? And then I was like, all right, I'm digging the music, but like, come on, guys, like, give me some animation here. And here, I'll spoil something since PJ's already spoiled something. When a certain animal character pops in, before they ever say his actual name, which they do, I went, that's so-and-so. The wife's like, yeah, sure. And then they're like, oh, okay, you know. They have a whole interaction and call him by name, and she's like, what? I was like, I know, right? Like, what are they doing right now? But it all will make sense in the end, I promise. I promise. If you get irritated with the movie and you want to turn it off, you, at least do yourself the courtesy of watching it all the way through one time. What was the flash of light? Why is everything pulsating on the ceiling that is magical? No, no, no. Could it be? The power is not in me. Anyway. Oh, you spoil us with your magic. She tries so hard. The queen tries so hard. She really, really does. I'll say one thing, the only people that have seen it will get. Apple. And PJ, if you know what I'm talking about, like, I couldn't look at anything else during that particular scene. It was like, what? What? It's Star! And of course we're at the wishing well from Snow White. Like, straight up mirror animation of it. I mean, you could even go so far as to say the whole scene I'm watching right now where, like, Star falls into the red pajamas and is struggling to get out, like, is an homage to another Disney film. Like, no, I really actually, like I said, once I realized, it all made sense. And I was like, okay. Because I kept watching for the Easter eggs. And to begin with, I'm not going to lie. When you first see Star kind of like what? That's not even the same animation. But it really does give me like Japanese style plushie and toys vibes, which kind of makes sense. Like in no way trying to be offensive. It's just that's kind of what it does. Like it's simplistic yet very animated and very much a character. It just is different than what you would normally see in the universe of Princess Magic. Okay, now we have the talking mushrooms. Because that's not an homage to anything.
When does the magic happen? I'm talking. I knew my voice would be this low.
That's possibly one of my favorite lines. Alright, and now we start really getting into recycled animation here as far as character Easter eggs. I do love if you go back, the first time you see this style of squirrel animation is Snow White. Now the rabbits definitely are a mix. Like you could see it in how they're drawn. Because it is a mix of everything from Zootopia to the original rabbit animation, Thumper, like all of it. The two talking trees with the sprig, the owl. The bear pops out. Now, the turtle, in my opinion, was something I geeked out over because that turtle animation has been used several times in many a Disney film. The mice is more new age. But the turtle that floats down the stream is very, very, very much I can't remember if there was a turtle in Snow White. I know for a fact there was one in Ariel. And I know there was one or two in other ones. Now this is the part where I went, okay, now we're being blatant. What's going on, Slim? Hey, good to see you. Drive safe, ma'am. Good to talk to you the other night. Now, like the raccoons, I half expected it to be Rico popping out. But it's more new age. But then when you get to the partridges, like, that's straight up Bambi. I'm sorry. There's so much reused Bambi animation in all of this part. And I'm going, why do they keep reusing it? Why do they keep reusing it? Just keep watching, everyone. Just keep watching. And this is the part where I went, no, seriously, right there is Bambi. And my wife's like, no, it's not. And I went, that is Bambi. Like, you could practically count the spots. That is Bambi. So I'm geeking out at this point. First time I watched it. What's going on, Dragon Blood? Welcome in. Again, guys, I told you there'd be spoilers during this. I apologize. My favorite scene's coming up. Mm. Also, let's talk about the name there, King Magnifico. Literally a traveling magician that becomes king. My mother was shaved for that yarn. Oh no, it's for you. I was able to see Phantasmic. It wasn't the greatest vantage point. It lagged a lot. I did not have a very good seat, but I will say it lagged at the perfect times because otherwise you guys would have just heard me like trying to get my gear to work because I had a building in the way of some of the best shots. But I was able to get all of the key shots except for Sorcerer Mickey at the top at the very end, Moana's beginning part, but I got the end of Moana. That's pretty much it. Everything else you see at some point. I'm just really glad that I had watched Run on the Go that much where I already had an idea of where stuff was going to pop out, or I would have been really up a creek. Put the glowing green book away, sir. It's not a good idea. I fear commanding you. Maybe you should listen to your lady love there. Also, that star on the queen's forehead, or on the sides of her ears, very. I mean, first of all, she has like a half Leia hairdo, and second of all, that is very much reminiscent of Frozen. Dragon Blood, are you on Astro Orbiter? Or did you sneak aboard a SpaceX flight? What's going on? Can I just say this main square with a fountain? Very Beauty and the Beast. The whole chicken coop scene cracks me up. And that particular chicken animation you have seen before. I talked to a squirrel this morning. I don't even know what to say. I didn't either. Right. No, I saw an actual SpaceX rocket lift off about 2 hours before. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love space things too. We can geek out about space if you want. Space, dinosaur bones. My day at work today consisted of a full professional orchestra that for some reason decided it was a good idea to have two inflatable dinosaur costume people run across the stage twice during a particular piece. It was a kids show. It was a promo for a thing at the museum, but I was looking at it going, and then when I finished, I walked by a couple of the professional musicians backstage and went, wow, 4 years of college for this. They laughed. They thought it was very funny. That's awesome. Which composer are you seeing July 12th in concert? I'm seeing a famous Broadway slash movie slash pop star slash opera star that is literally one of my idols coming up next month. I'm very excited. Like, I'm not paying to see them, they're coming to my space. That's why I moved to Busch Gardens, was I found out this specific artist was coming to my theater that I work in. And was like, I'm not missing this. You get to see John Williams? That's awesome. One of my favorite composers. Also, arguably, even including some of the earlier Right by the Page guys, one of the best at figure out the simplest thing that works and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, and it still is awesome. I mean, Jaws, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. I mean, look at any of the themes. It's a simple piece, but it's then recycled so many times. It's brilliant. When you figure out what works, why change it? Comes every year. I saw him last year. The suits were horrible. Music was amazing. I bet. Who's he playing with? Or who is he? I guess who is he directing? I should say. Life is not a fairy tale. Dancing flying chicken. Again, if you're just joining, we're watching Wish on Disney Plus. We're just past the big chicken coop dance number. PJ, if you're still in here, am I crazy? Or is one of the friends straight up Bruno? Backing up, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? Unbelievable. See, nothing to see behind me. It's just a big green sheet. David Newman. Wait. David Newman is going to be with it. Oh, very cool. Oh, sweet. I bet I can even guess where they're going to be at, too. That's so cool. That's really, really cool. I'm sure if I went to work and asked, I'd know people that are in that orchestra. So it hurts without horns. Oh, I didn't even notice that the first time. So at the very beginning of the breaking into the study of the king, the quill starts writing something. When Star shoots out its first little thing, it starts drawing a Mickey. That's really cool. It's little things like that I enjoy. Wait, oh, everyone's looking at me. The tour is called Maestro Music, as well as he's not going to be doing everything. Oh, nice. Oh, he is going to be doing everything. Oh, wow. I'm assuming not the full versions, because that's going to be a long show. Coming up, if you're in the Raleigh area, the North Carolina Symphony is going to be doing Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I believe it's March 4th and 5th. And the way they do it is they hang this humongous screen above a full symphony. Oh, PJJ just went live. Let me mute him real quick, but I'm going to keep watching on my other screen. Hey guys! Have a great stream. It's a J. But yeah, the North Carolina Symphony, what they do is they hang this big screen and they project the movie, but all of the sound has been taken out, except for the voices. And so all of the underscoring and all the music is played live by the North Carolina Symphony. It's actually really, really cool. It's one of my favorite gigs. I look forward to it all year. Of course, they did Empire Strikes Back last year, and then this year they'll be doing Return of the Jedi. Now this is fun. When you get to when Star is swimming through the wishes, just watch what the different wishes are, because there's some Easter eggs in there too. Windy Girl! What part are you at now, Windy Girl? Dragon Blood said he didn't do Jaws music when I saw him, though. I mean, I could do Jaws music for you if you'd like. It's 2 notes played in succession that increase tempo. That's all it is.
Da-dum. 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 Da-dum.
She's riding the deer. Okay, so you're at the Bambi part. Thanks for not eating me, John. No problem, Bambi. That's my favorite part. This green screen does not want to cooperate tonight. I need to reposition these lights, but I don't want to do it right now. So I apologize. It's just going to look janky. I tried. Oh, they're doing the Star Wars trading post on PG's Ponderosa. What are we searching for? What are we searching for? Also, I can tell you right now, everybody here knows that PJ and Jay and I all communicate and shout each other out and everything. So I messaged them before I went live. I was like, hey, are you guys going to go live? And they're like, yeah, we're about to do Star Wars. About that time, the thing popped up. I was like, darn it. Like, I'm trying to do a Wish watch party. And they're like, what? Why didn't you tell us? We would have stayed home. I was like, no, don't stay home. Go. I want to see all of that. So that was the deal. I'm going to do this. They're probably keeping track of what I'm doing, and then I'm definitely watching what they're doing. So it's fun like that. Justin, what's going on? So good to see you. You just watched Monkey Man? So Justin, Fun fact for you. I was between doing a watch party for Wish tonight, and I kid you not, Night Swim, because I haven't seen it. I'm just gonna come clean. I haven't seen it. We've talked about this, and the only reason I didn't do Night Swim was I want IF to be in here because he really, really likes bad horror movies, and I think it would just be more fun for everyone if he were here. So I figured I'll just do Wish. Like Tina and a couple other people. By the way, where is Tina? I have not seen Tina tonight. Oh, I should have. I didn't message Tina. Oh no, I'm a terrible person. Hold on. She's in PJ's chat. Okay. Sorry, PJ and J. Like I meant to tell her because she's been asking about it on all the chats, and I meant to message her, and then I got caught up. The kiddo had a nightmare, which is why the timer kept moving. And so I literally came in with like a minute and a half to spare. So it was like throw the popcorn in the microwave, grab an adult beverage, an adult beverage, and fly in here, and then get it all working. So Wendy Girl's a good movie. The storyline wasn't clear though. I need to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. I apologize. My hair is all kinds of nuts. That's why I wear a hat. But I want to see it. But yeah, Night Swim was my other option, and then I was like, I'll wait till I have to see it. I'll wait till I have to see it. But yeah. Okay, Wendy Girl, I'm trying not to ruin this for you, but I just got to the part where the floor opens up, and you'll understand what I mean when you get there in just a couple of minutes. Wendy Girl, I do the same thing. I wait for everything to just come out on stream at this point. Unless it's Star Wars or Jurassic Park, I really don't go see it in the theaters. But when the floor opens up, okay, good. That's right. They give a little bit of leeway. That floor opens up to something. And when you get down there, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's something. It's something we all are going to recognize. At least I literally wasn't even paying attention to Magnifico at that point. I was paying attention to all the stuff around him going, what? Why? Why would they? Like, this is blatant at this point. We're just reusing stuff. And then, like I said, it will make sense in the end. They are not just reusing things just for fun. Oh, Tina. Hey, I know you're all good. I am so sorry that I didn't tell you. I feel so bad. I failed. I have failed as a streamer at this point, and a person. I really, really did mean to tell Tina. Because Tina kept asking about it, and I was like, oh, I need to do that. Like, we should totally do that. And I was like, oh, I'll do it tonight. And I was like, oh, I need to message Tina. Then life happened. I'm sorry, Tina. I really, really am. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Ooh, what's this? What's this? I feel it in my chest. What's this? What's this? It's really such a gift. Oh, Star about to take you to church. Let's go. As a fellow domesticated animal, I ask you, please help us. Tina, let me know when I'm on the iPad. Because I actually do want to apologize to you. I'm sorry. I feel really bad. I really, really do. Like, legitimately. Aww. I don't know what they just said over there. I think it may have been about me. And PG's Ponderosa is the best. Seriously, they're doing Star Wars stuff at Walt Disneyland. Go check them out. They're awesome. They made me promise that when they went live, I wouldn't just end my stream like I did last. Was it last night or night before? Which I told him later, I was like, no, like I wanted to see World of Color. I had full intention of coming back, and then I just didn't. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Windy Girl, Aquaman 2 is silly. Best description I got. It's just silly. It's fun. It's very fun, but it's silly. I feel like Momoa is very much like, I have to be serious in the first one. The second one, he's like, I gotta be serious. I just gotta wear this thing and look buff as mess and just be me. Let's go. Okay, to try to keep the green screen from glitching out, every time cats do something silly at my feet or I have to move something, because they keep playing with the kiddos' toys, like run underneath the camera and stuff, so I keep having to reach down and move it. While that's happening, I'm just going to stick a hand up. So I'm not going to like flip the finger or anything, I'm just going to stick a hand up. So maybe that'll keep it from glitching out, so we'll see. When that happens the next time. Which, judging by what's happening around me, might be pretty shortly. Okay, this is the scene I was talking about. Left-hand side of the scene, apple. 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 Home now. Good night, guys. Slim, get some sleep. So good to see you. Thanks so much for joining, man. Thanks for saying hey. Appreciate you. Really do. Grab a stick, shove it in the pot, stir it around, and see what you got. Whoop, your wife just walked in on you, playing with a twig from the forest. Ooh. That doesn't sound good anyway to say it, does it? How could you? I'm watching you watch Wish, and then PJ and Jerry are done. I can watch. All good. No, hop back over, Tina. All good. I felt bad that I didn't let you know already. You'll see when you rewatch this. I'm really, really sorry. I did mean to message you before we started this. Don't point your twig at her. It sounded bad. It is bad, though. What's happening is bad. So you'll be all over. I know you did. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Literally, if it makes you feel any better, I talked to PJ and J right before I went live. Like, I'd messaged them and I didn't get a response. Then they messaged me and I was like, hey, I'm about to do this thing. They were like, why didn't you tell us? We would have stayed home. And I was like, no, don't stay home. Go do Star Wars. Oh, look, that wanted poster looks familiar. I do like the movie. I do like the movie. I actually watched it the other night because I knew if I was going to do it live, I had to watch it beforehand to know what I was watching because I have to turn the. I can't control the TV without my phone, and I can't do that while I'm streaming with my phone. So, I have it turned down to like 1 or 2, and I have subtitles on because I watch everything with subtitles anyway. So I'm used to that. But now that I've seen it once, like I can keep up with the like what's happening and feel like actually enjoy it. Whereas if I was watching it for the first time with no volume, I would have no idea what's happening. So. We might do it again. We might do it again. I don't know. Ask PJ. Ask PJ. If PJ wants to do like a joint Wish Party stream, I am down. Like do a watch party with all of us. That could be fun. I'd watch it again. Our sleepy little Simon here. Thank you, Tina. I always appreciate you. I really, really do. Thank you. And I do apologize. I meant to message you and between the tech stuff and the kiddo waking up right before I went live and I pushed everything back and I'm sorry. I apologize. That's on me, not on you, and I really, really appreciate it. I just couldn't I couldn't not tell you in the other chat that I was doing this when I saw that you were on there. So thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you. You're great. Alright, we're going to try the hand thing. Nope, still green screen. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Alright, you're just going to see a green background. Moments like this, I really, really do miss having the pictures in the background. That was just a lot of setup. So my apologies. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Oh, we have a hooded cloak running through the place. The color threw me off to begin with because I was just getting straight Esmeralda vibes. But if you think about it, okay, this is the part where it feels very Aladdin. Even introverts need their space. Hey, it's a Dingle Hopper. The whole hype song right here is a lot of fun. don't know. Go! I will say when she enters, that is bad. Like good bad. Bad Emma Jamma. Very much so. Very, very much so. This is Star. Yes, he is extraordinary. They are extraordinary. Star wouldn't have a gender, so they are extraordinary, I guess. Okay, this is driving me nuts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put us on a break real quick. I'm going to throw some pictures up behind me, and I'm going to take down this green screen. Give me 1 minute, because this is literally driving me up a wall. So this will give everybody a chance, actually, that's watching behind me to catch up. Because I'm going to take my break. By the time I catch my break, you guys will probably be back. Like, right where I'm at. So I will be back. Seriously, computer? Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. Thanks, guys, for your understanding. If you get bored over here, go check out PJ's Ponderosa. They're doing some really, really cool things over there. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you all for being here. I really, really do appreciate it, and we will continue watching Wish. I'm going to fix this background because it's driving me nuts, and I know a bunch of you are really behind me, and I'm not trying to ruin anything. So I'll be right back. All right, let's try that again. Windy Girl, what part are you at now? We just crawled up the side of a mountain. So, hey, Dad, how's it going? Sorry, I got tired of the green screen, guys, so I just threw this stuff back behind me. Also, I think that gave some people a chance to catch up at least a little bit. Our girl. 100 years old, he's 100 years young. What are you talking about? Going so-so? I'm sorry to hear that, Dad. I'll probably call you when we get done here. Depends on how late we get done here. So, Windy Girl, where are you at in the movie right now? Because I'm kind of going off of when you started. The bunnies. All of the bunnies. No, surprise about to be for you, homeboy. Okay, I know that traditionally they use green and purple as like the bad magic colors, but could we? I almost missed Jafar with the red, because that's really I think the only time Disney's ever used another color for not good magic. Now I will say Frozen has used purple for good. or at least like middle of the road protective magic. Green, I think, has been used. I know green has been used at some point. She's singing. Okay, that narrows it down, Wendy Girl. She's singing. We're watching a musical. So that could be anything. I hear on the iPad asking questions. I'm always on your iPad asking questions, aren't I? No, I'm trying to figure out where Wendy Girl's at in the movie, because I know I delayed for, I think, 5 minutes there ish, 5 to 6. So we should be within a couple minutes of each other. Start now! Oh, we got the crazy eyes going now. Okay, alright. Now we're just doing Disney projections at this point. His face is everywhere. Oh, no you don't. No, I think they'll still be wishing on stars there, homie. Just saying. Oh, now we're at like no more hope? No. And no escape? Yeah, now you're just bad. Also, what is this magic? Like, because everything else technically is canon-ish. What is this magic? You would think like Ursula would use something like this. Heard about she had dance around singing in the Queen show. Oh, you're still okay, yeah, you're still a good bit behind me. Darn it. Sorry. You just gonna look at the main character of this movie and say, you need to learn to give up? Clearly you don't know what franchise you in, brother. What in the world? Can I just say So I Make This Wish is a freaking really good song. What are you doing? Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, it's like that? Okay. Really? Fine. Be that way. If y'all didn't know, I have very opinionated kitties. I think they know what it means when the tripod's out, too. He's talking to that thing again, not petting us. What in the world? Oh, I missed that the first time around. Oh, they start popping out his chest. Okay. Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself? I do like that they let the goat say that line. Look what they've done to me. Well, you do love mirrors. Can I just say his only complaint is that the dungeon smells really bad. This medieval dungeons had a lot more going bad than smell. Peter. Oh, Peter. Oh, now you want to come say hello. Hi. You want to say hi to the chat? Come here. Come here. Say hello, everybody. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. Oh, okay. I want to hug too. Oh, okay. You ready down? Okay. There you go. I think you might have some popcorn salt on you too, so enjoy that. That was Bubba. I'm no good with magic. Okay. I'm gonna finish the movie. And then I'm gonna probably pause, like put it back on the break screen or something for like 5 minutes to let everyone catch up. And then I want to talk about this ending scene. Cause this ending scene. What? Because as soon as I saw the thing that was given to the person, I was like, well, now it all makes sense. And the Easter eggs, even the literal eggs at times, very, very much made sense. Hey, good vibes. What's going on, man? How you doing? Cue Mickey fireworks. Go! And then winks at the camera. Really? I just finished Wish. Most of the chat is about 5 minutes behind me. Okay, we just hit the credits. So, I'm gonna put you guys back on a break screen. Let you catch up. If you have already finished it with me, go check out PJ's Ponderosa. And they're walking around Disneyland right now doing Star Wars night because they do have Hyperspace Mountain open. They have, of course, Star Tours as always. We're eating popcorn. Chuck just showed up. Look. Oh, Chuck just showed up looking at the screen. So, Tuck loves popcorn. Hey, Tuck. Yes, I'm eating popcorn. I'd shove it through the camera. It would get my phone really dirty. So I am going to put it on the break screen real quick so I can go ahead and stop that from whatever's going to play the next thing because it's going to auto-play something because that's how I have it set up. And, yeah. And then we'll talk about the end of that movie because that was a lot of fun. I'll be right back, okay, guys? Let me go ahead, put you guys back on the break screen real quick. I do apologize for the break earlier, but at least some people had a chance to catch up, and I was able to get rid of that green screen that has been driving me nuts. I think this may honestly look better, so let me know what you think. Green screen versus this. I think maybe for streamers after dark, green screen might be better, but for watch parties, most definitely. I think I need my friends with me back here, because, I mean, they were there when it started, so... I will be right back in just a few minutes. I am going to go ahead and use my phone, though, to stop the TV and then let people... Basically, I'm thinking maybe 3.5 minutes at most. And then we'll hop back on and I can watch everybody. Aw, Good Vibes said I miss the plushies. I'll be honest, I have two. I thought it was a lot of work, but making this darn green screen do its thing. I like the better lighting, I think, because I'm using the same lighting now that I use with the green screen pretty much. I think I look much more not in the dark, but thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go and pause this. Well, not pause it, but send it back to the break screens. You guys can listen to some fun music. Go check out PG's Ponderosa. They're live right now at Disneyland. And when I come back, we'll chat about the end of the movie. See you in a minute, guys.
What's up, guys? So I don't know how everybody, how close everybody is to the end, but that was a good movie, right? I thought it was a lot of fun. Good vibes. Said loving the music. I think I already responded. I know I already responded in chat. I was looking for music that kind of fit, no pun intended, with the vibe. So I started using that, and it doesn't have copyright issues, so I don't have any issue at all playing it. So I sorry, I do apologize. I am still sick, and that's no fun for anybody. but but yeah, I appreciate that. I've been trying to make it a little bit more fun on the channel. The green screen will be back, but I don't know if it'll be back every time like it has been. I've missed the background that I'm using right now. So, and I've fine tuned it a little bit better, I think. So yeah, I think it looks good. My favorite of all of them is this one right here, because that's actually like a classic from the parks, Mickey, that you can't get anymore unless you go on eBay or anything like that. So, anyway, I digress. Windy Girl, did you finish the movie? Anybody else still in there? Okay, good. So you saw the final scene. We can talk about it. So when she's running away from Big Bad, and suddenly, she waves the little twig with the little, magic on the end, and the thing grows legs and walks up the wall. I went, wait a minute, I've seen this before. That and like making everything bigger. I see what you're doing here. And then I went back and kind of thought about when she's going through and she has, the cloak on. I was like, oh, I see where this is going. And then it was definitely solidified in that moment where, the twig is broken and she's like, I'm sorry, Star, and hits it. And Star's like, that's okay. Here's a new one. And I'm like, I know that wand. I mean, I'm not enough of a Harry Potter fan to be able to identify every single wand of everybody. I know a good bit of them. With Disney, there aren't that many wands, if you think about it. There's pretty a generic type of wand that everyone uses, but really, if you think about it, the only ones that use wands are the three fairies in, there's Tinkerbell, obviously. But that's a very iconic wand. You have the three in Sleeping Beauty, the three fairies, and, again, same style, but usually each wand kind of has a personality. As soon as I saw the wand pop up, like that's when Star remakes it, I went, really? That's what all of this has been? It's an origin story? Okay, I mean, I dig it though. I really do dig it. Now, I don't know if this is going to become canon for future animated. Like we're the new Fairy Godmother makes an appearance, or if this is actually old Fairy Godmother reimagined, or how that works. I'm assuming it's OG Fairy Godmother reimagined. I'm okay with it. I enjoyed it, and especially when they did the sparkles on the dress at the end, I was like, yep, okay. And then of course there's the line of, I'm not good with magic, what am I supposed to do? Well, you could be our fairy godmother. oh, I see what you did. So, I really did enjoy all the Easter eggs, though. Like, you literally see Bambi, and they acknowledge that is Bambi. Because I was looking at the fawn going, that's Bambi, and then Dad is like, talking to the bear, and it's like, oh, John, that was great. Thanks for not eating me. Oh, no problem, Bambi. And I went, what? So that was really cool. It made a lot more sense why there was so much just differently aged, reused animation especially for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There was a ton of that, which I will go ahead and answer. In fact, actually, I'll give it another like 30 seconds. Wendy Girl, did you figure out which friend I was talking about that is one of the dwarves and which one they are? Because it's a different person, but the hat's the same, the shirt's the same, ears are the same, they do the same things, they act the same. I'm very curious to notice if you picked up on that. Okay, so Dopey. One of her best friends is Dopey. If you go back and look at the animation of Dopey from Seven Dwarfs, or Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, you have the purple hat that's super long. You have the yellow shirt, and you have the ears, and the ears wiggle. That's Dopey's whole thing, is he doesn't talk, but his ears wiggle. And they even do that in the film, and I'm like, this is blatant right now. But no, like it was actually really cool though to go back and go, okay, they meant to do that. All right, cool. I don't feel so what did you do? You know, like no, it was more like, oh, that was neat. But yes, it was all that's also one of the reasons where if you notice one of the mice is who goes and tells the queen a message. And there are, she makes everything larger, like the pumpkin into a carriage. There's Easter eggs to the whole thing of what you're about to see. And it literally is like, okay, you're fairy godmother. This is how you became fairy godmother. I'm sorry, Wendy Girl. I'm sorry if I distracted you. I didn't want to ruin it. That was my big thing. The other thing that I saw that I when I watched it the first time, I was like, you've got to be kidding. Was, I know the perfect place to work on this. Floor opens up, goes down into dungeon. That's the evil queen's lair. Including the poison apple drying, like, on screen the entire time they're down there. Like, you see him just to the side of him the entire time in multiple shots at multiple angles. That is 1,000% the poison apple that is given to Snow White. And to make it even more fun, right next to it is the skull with the candle on top of it. Which I thought was really cool. I mean, pretty much the only other thing they could have done was put the raven down there. So I found all of that a lot of fun. I didn't get that till now. Yeah, no, I saw that the first time through. I was just like, because I look for that when I watch, especially animated, and then I'm like, okay, we're using like OG style princess animation. And then I'm looking at it going, why do I keep seeing all these like recurring characters from other things? Like, are we really... I honestly, to begin with, I thought they were being lazy, as I said before, and it wasn't laziness. Like, in my opinion, they did it on purpose. And so, Tina said, we can watch it again with PJ&J. Or, I mean, I don't know if I can stay up that late tonight, but I'm down. I am down. Oh no, Tina, I ruined the ending for you. Now I feel bad again. First I didn't message you before I was going to do this, and now Alright, hold on. Channel canceled. I'm sorry, I really am. Perfect. Awesome. For once, don't go back and rewatch this. Until after you've seen the movie. Seriously. Good. I don't like to ruin movies for people. I really don't. That's one of the reasons I was like, I don't know if I want to do a watch party. And then I was like, yeah, I'll do a watch party. So, let's see. No, thank you for the detailed review. I know what to look for now. Okay, awesome. I'm glad okay, good. Yes. Also, the goat is awesome. The goat steals the show, in my opinion. And there were definitely like Emperor's New Groove vibes there, but go back and literally just Google, look at the two pictures side by side, the goat in the movie in Wish and the one in Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's the same goat, it's just older. I'm telling you. It's kind of like looking at Tangled's lead or Anna from Frozen and the lead in this one. Because the faces are all different. But the physicality is all the same. I do mean all the same. The reactions of woo, yeah, yep. All of that is completely identical. Tina said, I can't wait until you and PJ and Jay want to do a share Wish Watch with you. We've already talked about it. Of doing just shared streams in general. I think they're down. I'm down. It just depends on how things work. As far as schedules especially, because usually at the time, I know that the Ghost stream started because I was up super, super late. I can't do that when I'm working all the time. We're in the heart of the busy season right now. So unfortunately, I do have to actually sleep at some point. So I try to kind of cut it off at 3:20 at most my time. Otherwise, I'm up all night, which I did the other night. I was on streams and I went, okay, I don't have time to sleep, and I went to work and felt like death. So, and on top of it, I was already sick. So, plus allergies are kicking my butt. So I am trying to get sleep schedule something closer to where I get to hang out with the kiddo a little bit more during the day and not sleep all day like I was there at the beginning of starting the channel. But yes, if we can get schedules to match up, I am more than happy to do that. And they know that, and they're more than happy to do it with me, and we've already discussed it. And it will happen at some point, I will say that. So, let's see. Yes, I totally see it, Little Roo. Just looked at it. Right, good vibes. It's the same goat. I saw that to begin with. Went, what? Why are you here? What are we doing? Tia said that's why I thought maybe tomorrow would work better. Tomorrow's already designated family day. I do want to still be in chats and watch streams. There are some streams on tomorrow that I definitely want to see. I will be in, at least for the Living Dead fam stream of the WrestleMania thing, which I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I mean, I do love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and to have him back in the ring after this long, tonight was a lot of fun to watch, and he puts on a really good show. Dude's 51. He's out there doing this. And then naturally, yeah, they're taking their time. And I'm like, I mean, I think he's moving at a pretty good clip. And he's giving and getting and doing the thing. And I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch. But I will be in tomorrow. I don't know how late I will be up tomorrow, though, because I do have to be in at 8 a.m. the next morning. So, we'll see. We'll see. Tia said, I heard mixed things about this movie, and good to hear you like it. So PJ and I both like it. For very similar reasons. I am not as sold on the soundtrack as he is, but I do think it has good music. It's not Hamilton or Frozen or anything to that level for me, but he's not even whimpering, he's snoring. That's a sort of, sorry, I'm talking about Sherlock. The dog's literally asleep, absolutely passed out right now, and making all kinds of fun noises. But but we both do like the Easter eggs. I mainly like this movie because of the character Easter eggs. I thought that was really, really cool. I didn't know what to think when I was first watching it because I like I've already said multiple times, I was not thinking the best things, and then at the end I went, okay, all right, now it all makes sense, and I accept everything they did. Like, that was very cool. I do wish it had been publicized more. I do think that they probably wouldn't have gotten the reaction that they wanted because of a lot of the Easter eggs, because you have to watch the entire movie through to get why all of this is happening. So, but yes, it is a good movie. I do recommend it. It's not the best Disney movie ever. It's far be it from the worst. So, I do highly recommend it, and especially for people like us that really like Disney and look for Easter eggs, like at the parks, things like that. Not just the literal ones that people are looking for right now, but like, Easter eggs in movies. Very, very much will be up your alley if you watch the entire thing through. Don't judge it the first 15 minutes, because you'll hate it. If you can get through about 45 minutes in, that's when you're like, I don't know. And then if you get to the end, you're like, oh, I see what you did there. Okay, all right, okay, cool. So, that's how I feel about it. Wendy Girl said PJ might jump in and give us a... PJ did jump in at the very beginning, because PJ knew I was doing this. I talked to PJ before I went live. Like, right before. And he very much was like, why am I streaming? I want to do that. I was like, go stream. Like, I have no say over what he does. He has no say over what I does. I does. Wow, I can't talk. What I do. But we do chat. I very much do go to him and Jay for advice and feedback and things like that. And just to chat, because they're awesome people. And when he found out I was doing this, he was very much like, and I was like, I'm sorry. He's like, it's fine. I'm gonna hop in and say what I think. And so at the very, very beginning of the stream, he was in here about 2 or 3 minutes in, and then he started spoiling things like that were a good hour away. And I'm like, PJ, what are you doing? And he was like, sorry, I'll be quiet now. And then they went live. So they're live right now. Trying to figure out where they are. Sorry, the tripod's right between me and that screen. Actually, where are you guys? I see a green wall. Okay, I'll tell you where they are as soon as I figure out where they are. But they are live at Walt Disneyland right now. They were doing a merch search earlier, like not even 2 minutes ago, for Star Wars merch. They did ride some rides, so go check them out. PJ's Ponderosa is awesome. Wendy Girl said, no, I just went and told him I had enjoyed it. And he said that. Oh, he'll be back. Okay, well, you know what? I was gonna sign off, but I guess we'll stay. Okay, so they're right next to Tiana's Bayou. I was looking at the decor, and I'm like, that looks like that area, but I don't know Walt Disneyland very well. It's not, like when I watch Walt Disney World, I can tell you where people are at from like a screenshot. Walt Disneyland, it takes me a minute because it's like, okay, yeah, they're about to pass mansion that's being worked on. Okay, I know where they are now, roughly. Holly, how's it going? Also, you're the one that just sent me that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the help. Thank you. Holly's awesome, everybody. Daisy, how's it going? Oh, don't forget, guys. Busch Gardens is happening this month, not next month. We are doing Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival for pretty much opening weekend, which will be 25th, 26th, 27th. I do believe MDN will be with us. He probably won't be on camera very much, but you might hear him, and he'll be holding the camera and hanging out and eating the food and having a good time. So, Definitely come tune back in for that. You like his background? Whose background? My background? Oh, you mean the Santa Jack and Sally? So they're like 4 foot tall. These are not tiny at all. I can't even remember where we found these now, but they're awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I've been trying the green screen thing. I think I'm gonna go back to actually setting up a background because, again, all of this goes away during the day, but I was getting more involved and irritated with the green screen than I was, actually paying attention to the stream at times, which I don't want to do that. Well, if you like pictures, let me find. I still have a couple that aren't up. Oh. What are you? Well, there you go. Rocket jets. In Tomorrowland. And then, of course, everybody's favorite Psycho Building ride. The happiest cruise that ever sailed around the world. Now, everyone sing with me. It's a small world. Yeah, I've also got, this is probably my favorite that you guys can't even see on this one. Well, one of my favorites. Camera, light. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which way. There we go. The Ultimate Adventure. Star Tours. Brought to you by Pee Wee Herman playing Rex. I apparently used to love Small World and ride it over and over and over again. 2 times ago when we were there. So here's what happened. What happened was, I saw you mad at green screen earlier. Yeah, it was getting on my nerves, and I don't like having to deal with that much of the tech if I don't have people to help me deal with the tech, like here live, and I'm doing this all by myself from one phone. So yeah. Anyway, I digress. Small World is in my top 5. Oh, that's awesome. I'm curious to know what your other 4 are. Pirates in the back looks cool too. Right? That is actually one of my favorite posters. Pirates of the Caribbean, that's the Disneyland version, but they have the mirror, like, same poster, just Disney World version, still posted when you go under the train station at Magic Kingdom. So I thought that was very cool. Oh, teacups are awesome. My gimbal hates teacups, but I love it. I love teacups. That's always been one of my favorite rides. Teacups was where I was when the Millennium changed, actually. Because at that point they had 360 fireworks all the way around the park. And we were on Teacups when it struck midnight, and the cast member actually hit the E-stop on the ride. Like, announced, hey, it's midnight, everybody. It's midnight, everybody. The fireworks are going off. I'm going to stop the ride so you can see it. Please hop back on when you're done watching. Hits the E-stop, and everyone took off. And at the time, I was a teenager, and a bunch of us just straight hopped the fence. Like, straight over the bush. And we're standing there. I was facing towards Toontown. I remember just slowly turning the entire time, watching this amazing fireworks show. And I got one full 360 and was back facing Toontown again. And one of the pieces of, on the outside of the shell, they basically used like a paper cardboard type material. A piece of that went into my eye. And I was like, And so I'm watching the rest of the fireworks like this. So that's how I went in the new year and the new millennia. It was a lot of fun though. I'd like to work at Alice and listen to Teacups all day. My favorite part of that, really one of my favorite Disney pieces of music is March of the Cards, which they play constantly. So, it is from Alice in Wonderland. It's an awesome piece of music. Give me 1 second. Where'd you go? Anyway. But yeah, that is one of my favorite pieces of music. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 1 second. Greasy, what on earth are you doing, kiddo? What are you doing? Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it, I'm telling you. I'm serious, darn it. Lord have mercy. It's live, everybody. But yeah, I do love March of the Cards. It's one of my favorite pieces. It's from the part in Alice in Wonderland where the queen is it's basically straight out of Painted the Roses Red, and then when all the cards are doing their fold-in bit, that's a lot of fun. Do love that part quite a bit. I'm going to go and refresh here, though. Did I just freeze for you guys, or was it just me? Because there for a minute I was like, oh no! Where'd I go? I would do voices, but again, my voices are not up to snuff right now. What on earth does Jay have? Sorry, I literally just looked like right below the camera is the screen where Jay's at. And he is showing me some sort of cheese and jalapeno, and that looks like bacon and sauce. And what are they eating? What is that? He also looks like Gollum. All of a sudden, like, my precious. It looks really good, though. I don't know what they're eating. Okay, good. Sorry, I literally, like, it froze over here on because I'm watching myself on YouTube. I'm not even watching myself on Prism right now, where I'm actually streaming from, and I was like, why am I frozen? What happened? And at the same time, do you want to come say hey? Is that the problem? Here, come say hey. Oh, God, you're so big. This is Greasy. He's a big old baby. He's a big old baby. Also, you see this? You see his head and my head? This cat is humongous. Oh, don't look at me like that. You are. You're cute, but you're big. Yes, you are. You're cute, but you're big. Big old greasy butt. Here, you gonna wave? You gonna wave? You gonna say hello? He's like, no, put me down, Daddy. What the heck? I just wanted a belly rub and you picking me up. Alright. He's a tiny baby kitty. Oh, yeah.
He's tiny.
If he's tiny, I'm feeling really good about my waistline. I'm just gonna say it. That cat is huge. The cat's almost half the size of the dog I have. And now I got Bubba. What, really? Everybody's gonna come up here now? You guys never want to be on stream. Bubba already said hey. Greasy said hey. Well, where's Laura? Is Laura and Bonnie around? I know what it is, too. It has nothing to do with me or the fact that I'm streaming, other than they can smell. They can smell through the phone that my dad's somewhere in this chat. And they love my dad. Winnie Girl says it's spicy. Oh, it's the spicy chip things. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was wondering, like, why they were like, I have this thing. And I'm like, sound is off right now. I have no idea what we're talking about. But you guys clearly are very much about whatever it is you're about to eat. So, Holly said, I love you. Oh, she called you Gracie. It's Greasy. His full name is Grease Spot Stevens. Because I thought all those names just seemed to work. I don't know, alliteration's a thing. He's a tiny baby kitty. In his brain he is. In his body, not so much. My dog is 60 pounds. She's mine is actually larger than the dog that we just lost that I had for almost 13 years. And the dog that we had was Shadow, and was basically fluctuated throughout their life between about 51 pounds and 63 pounds, depending on how much, table scraps and everything else. And it wasn't like we were giving it to her. Like, no. That's what you guys were doing. You guys took out my laptop. That's what you were doing. Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, the dog was humongous, but not very large all at the same time. Whereas the dog we have now is actually bigger, but weighs less. It's also about 8 times as not intelligent, which is driving me nuts. I mean, he's adorable. He is. He's a beautiful dog. But is not going to win any points for intelligence at all. Dad said you can tell me anything except for late for dinner. Right? That cat is never late for dinner. Is that right? You're never late for dinner? Oh, that was too much, everybody. We're laying down about 2 feet off of my knee, and we're just thought so. That was just too much activity. He's like, okay, all right, I've done the thing. Now I'm gonna go sleep. Oh, I love the shirts that Jay and PJ have on tonight, by the way. It's Piglet and Tigger. T-I-double-G-er. That spells Tigger. There we go. See, if I slow down for a second, I can say it. Thank you all for joining, though. I really, really do appreciate it. I am going to let PJ and Jay know that we finished the movie, because I am going to sign off here very shortly, because, I mean, I do know what a bed is. Do I sleep in one? Occasionally. really wish I knew how to spell, but it just don't work. There we go. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Both of them picked up their phones. Well, somebody saw what I said. Hi, guys. I'm watching you with the sound off. Okay, Jay loved the movie. I'm attempting to read their lips, like when they're talking to the camera, because I do have the sound off out of respect, because I'm not going to... I've said this before, I don't put other people's streams on here. I'll talk about them, but I won't, like, put the video or especially the sound or anything on without explicit permission. So, hope everyone enjoyed the movie. Did y'all wait till the end of the What's at the end of the credits? Wait, no, hold on. What's at the end? What's the end of the credits? Can't do that to me. Like, no, I'm in your chat too. What is at the end of the credits? Ah! I did watch the post credit. Yeah, I saw. Pete. I like how I'm in their chat asking a question. They're in my chat answering the question ish. They show Disney. Yes, I know they show Disney characters, but no. Go. I can't go watch while I'm live. You know this. Go watch Wendy Girl. Let me know. Go watch Wendy Girl. Appreciate you. Let us all know. I haven't even seen this yet because I didn't watch the end of the credits. They're killing me. I guess I'll have to watch when I go off. Or sign off. Ah! I don't even know what that... Sorry, I saw someone say something in their chat and I'm like, what? Huh? You can't watch it now. Why can't you watch... But if you can't watch it now and I can't watch it now, how will we know? See what they say of that. We'll see. Okay, I think PJ nodded yes, because I just read Jay's lips. I'm pretty sure that they said yes. Okay, hold on. Gotta do a thing. Nope. That's not happening. Sorry, that was a mod thing over there. Let's hear. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna attempt this, guys. I apologize. It's gonna be through my computer.
Okay, let's hear it. Hey, we're...
Okay. Okay, I can hear them.
Okay, hold on. Gotta do a thing.
Same. Wait, I love
I'm gonna attempt this, guys. I apologize. It's gonna be through my computer.
They have me up too.
Okay, I can hear them.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens at the end? Wendy Girl was gonna tell me I can't hit play again. What happens at the end? What is this post-credit thing?
So at the end of the credits, and I'm sorry for all the spoilers.
Don't spoil it.
What happens at the end?
I'm gonna say
Don't
it.
spoil it. Don't.
I can't hit play again. What happens at the end?
Just fast forward to the end. Fast.
Can't replay it.
What do you mean can't replay it?
He said he can't replay it.
Oh, then you gotta wait.
Oh, I gotta wait.
The thing is, now we're listening to ourselves on his, and he's like listening. And look at his face. He's waiting for us to tell him.
I didn't realize you guys were gonna turn the sound on your end too.
You'll see it after it says like Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Just like Inception stream.
He's like, are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't realize you guys were gonna turn the sound on when you're in too.
I'm listening.
It's like Inception stream.
Sorry.
Maybe why can't we stop streams? What's so dangerous about crossing these streams?
Hey, that isn't that Hollywood though? We can't talk about that Disney, but well, we do anyway. It's all good.
It's a dangerous moment.
Okay, turn the volume down and roll down.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. So do I have to wear a long sleeve tomorrow for this Dapper Day?
No.
Is that to be like a
Okay, so they're not gonna tell us. They're not gonna. Okay, Wendy said I just watched it.
Ask them how to dress dapper.
Oh, that's so cool.
Tips on how to dress dapper.
Okay, PJ answered us. Thank you, PJ. All right, seriously. All right, I'm gonna mute them for just a second so we can stop having the like endless loop of the same thing over and over that we've already said, just echoing between the phones. Thank you all. Seriously, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for your continued support. This has actually been a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am going to go ahead and... They're killing me right now. I'm going to go ahead and end my stream. I'm going to go over to PJ's stream. So if you guys want to talk to me some more or hang out some more, I'm totally down. I'm going to be up for a little while longer. But yeah, let's go check out PJ's Ponderosa. They are amazing. Thank you so much, PJ and Jay, for trying that. I think one or both of us probably need to have headphones, so now we know. I probably should have known that to begin with, but it was an idea just to get an answer to a question. So that is not what I mean when we cross streams. You'll see. We're working on it. But thank you all so much. Yes, go to that link. Go to whatever's live right now, because that's them right now at Disneyland. They're a lot cooler than I am, so go check them out. Thank you everyone for being here. I really do appreciate it. This has been an awesome stream. It's my first watch party. I think we'll do it again. I really do think we'll do it again. And shout out to the mods. PJ, obviously. Wendy Girl's a mod, and an all-star at that. You know, we had, I don't think we had Mike tonight. Tina was in here earlier. There's some other people that I'm probably forgetting that are mods that are absolutely fantastic. I do have an all-star group of mods over here. I really, really do appreciate all of them. Dad, thanks for joining me. I know Mom's going to watch this tomorrow. Love you, Mom. Seriously, thanks so much for all the continued support. Don't forget Busch Gardens 25th to 27th of this month. It is coming up very, very quick. We're going to do the best we can as far as how we film, what we film. Don't expect a lot of rides, unfortunately. But we are going to be there for Food and Wine Festival, which means we get food. And it's a really pretty park. So stay tuned for all of that. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for sticking with me through all of this, really. I really, really do appreciate it. We're up to 215 friends. I could not have done that without you guys. So thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and hop over and see what's going on over at PJ's channel. So come follow me. I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for everything. Again, I appreciate all of you. I am going to go ahead and try to do the end screen tonight because why not? All right, guys. Have a great one.